We are at the ISTE Live 2025 Expo Hall, and there are so many exhibitors here that are showing and exhibiting their amazing ed tech technology. Well, at least a lot of it's amazing. You'll have to be the judge. We want to take you on a tour and hit some people that we think have really cool products. So come on, let's go. You can see, I don't even know how many. We should have gotten the number of how many exhibitors, but it is really overwhelming. We walked the whole floor this morning, and it's pretty overwhelming. We want to give you a feel of what it's like.
All right, so I'm here with Claire from Makedo. Your booth caught our eye. We think this is super cool. Tell us a little bit about what you guys offer for the classroom teachers out there.
All right, so we offer tools for kids for cardboard. So you find any old Amazon box, there's so much cardboard lying around, you can turn it into incredible things with our tools.
Awesome.
Very easy to use, safety tested for 3+, right through to high school. We've got hundreds of free lesson plans, all standards aligned, every subject, every age.
That was super concise. So all you classroom teachers out there that got a lot of cardboard or know how to get it, you're basically offering the opportunity to turn your space into a maker space.
Exactly.
With the tools and the cardboard they source, right?
That's right.
Anything else to pitch there?
Well, if you've got a whole bunch of other maker tools like robots or microbits, you can use it in conjunction with your cardboard. Just imagine building a huge maze and then coding a robot through it, that kind of thing. Making a cardboard puppet and having the eyes flash.
That's awesome. All right, we're here with Andrew, teacher founder of Classkick, and we're going to hear a little bit about what problems it solves and who it's for. So, Andrew, 1 minute. Here we go.
Oh, thank you. So Classkick is built on the foundation that the most important thing for learning is student thinking and student work, or some people call it student practice, right? And the research shows if you have students thinking and they're doing a lot of work and you put feedback on top of all that great work they're doing, then you're going to have incredible outcomes for those students, as well as increase their agency and their confidence. So what Classkick is all about is it's an open-ended workspace or canvas that you put any work on, any curriculum, you can get in there in 1 second. Any teacher who hears about it from their friend, they're using it the next day. It's very easy. And then it's producing all of this student work that kids are doing, and it's exactly designed for what the teacher wants for their students. It's not like out of the box where a curriculum is forcing you to apply this set of curriculum to their students. The teachers customize it. It's very flexible. And then they're getting so much more practice with their students, as well as collaboration and feedback, and that really propels student confidence as well. This is my entire class. Each column is a question. I can see the mastery on each question up there, and then this is each one is as a student. And then we're going to jump into just the questions. Let's do a math question with all the triangles over there. We're going to do looking at all the student results just on that one, and then I can quickly scroll through, give them a sticker, boom, sticker, give them points, give feedback, and then...
Hey, there's me.
All right, you got a good job, sticker.
All right, nailed it.
All right.
Sweet, really good.
Sweet.
Yes.
I'm here with one of Aaron and I's favorite companies, B&H, and we're here with Robert, and he's going to explain to us the Omnia program, which can save your school a bunch of money on purchasing. And I'm going to put 1 minute on. Yep. Let's go.
Let's do it. All right, so with Omnia, it's a cooperative that pre-negotiates all the pricing for tons of different items throughout our catalog. And you can actually sign up for our B2B website as a school, and you can get all of those discounts baked into the website pricing itself. To sign up, you'll really just go to our homepage. If you see in the top left corner of our screen, there's always going to be a drop-down that says, B2B for Gov students and more. And from there, you're going to be able to sign up. You're going to be able to get all of those pricing. You won't have to go through like a whole RFP process. And especially helpful if schools don't have an accounts payable team that's going to be able to go through and look at all these different vendors and different prices. These are already pre-approved and usually compliant depending on the state that you're in. So you can purchase compliantly, you can purchase with a discount and help your money go a little bit further as well. And from our website, you can even request quotes and place orders right from there using a PO, payment card, or just like if you have a check, you can write one of those in and we'll process it through the mail.
Awesome. And for those that don't know, what kind of things would schools buy from B&H?
Yeah, so B&H is a tech reseller. We started off as a camera company, but we've really bloomed into everything. So we do cameras, we do videography, we do lighting, we do audio. We also even have some makerspace items like 3D printers. We have little MakerBot items that have like pre-programmed STEM learning in there. But really anything and everything, if it plugs in or beeps, that's not a microwave, we probably carry it.
We are here at Lego Education with Paulette. I'm trying to keep my excitement down a little, but Paulette, tell us what Lego Education is doing. I'll let you hold this.
Where do we start?
Yeah.
So Lego Education is all about learning through play. So when you think about bringing Lego bricks into the classroom, which by the way is super exciting when you walk up to a school campus with a bag of Lego bricks, kids
Yes.
go nuts. So, but we start off, and I can't help as I want to turn around and show you what's going on here. But we can bring robotics into the classroom, and we also STEAM activities, but then Lego Education Science, which is our newest product offering, which is very exciting as well. But we also tie in extended math and English language arts as well. So a lot of different things going on and how kids can learn with their hands with hands-on playing.
That's
and
really
learning.
cool. That's cool. You said you had some stuff here.
I do.
Do you want to show us? We'd love to get some
we'd
physical.
love to do that. So this is Spike Prime, and what they're doing right now is they're creating a wind machine.
Okay.
So we go ahead and we can program what's going on here. You can actually get into putting in the location of where you are, and it's going to predict and tell you what that current wind speed is
that's
through
cool.
the programming. So, but this is so much more. I've seen so many different builds. We have a ton of unit plans with lessons within those unit plans that can take you even deeper into data collection, robotics, competitions, all sorts of different things.
That's really cool. So, and this is like the brains, right?
That's the brain. This is a 6-port hub.
Okay.
And then this also includes a motor right here.
Uh-huh. So you can hook up to 6 motors or sensors into it?
There's, 6-port hub, so there could be, actually the set comes with 2 motors, a large motor,
Okay.
and there's about, 3 different sensors as well. So it, again, depends on the build that you're creating. We have a lot of prescribed lessons, but there's also a lot of builds that you can do that are open builds that you can go ahead and elaborate on those types of lessons, or even create. I've seen so many different things come out of so many people around the world
I bet.
that are outside of this. So.
That's cool. You want to show us this over here?
And actually, I didn't mention this is for middle school. So.
Oh, middle school. Okay,
Yeah.
good. And this is for?
This is for grades 1 through 5. This is Spike Essential. Again, physical computing. And when I say physical computing, I oversimplify it. So it's you build something and then you program that something to do something. So we've got a couple of little builds here. What's interesting about this is you start off, we use Scratch, the coding
Okay, good.
language. And you start off with block coding for your non-readers, and then you can get into the word block coding for your older kiddos from grades 3 to 5.
Can you convert like the blocks into a text?
Well, it depends
Is it
on the
one or the
lesson,
other?
but yes,
Okay.
yes, it's one or the other. In fact, so these are your blocks here for your non-readers.
Okay.
And this is actually a lesson. Oh, we're missing people here. There was a minifigure here.
Those disappear, I know. Cool.
All right, you ready for the next
Yeah, let's go to the next one.
one? Now, I'm like, everyone knows Bill. This is my personal favorite because it's
Oh,
one
good.
I've been working all day.
You want to sit down and tell us about this one?
So this is actually, let me kind of go ahead and put this here. This is Lego Education Science. We just announced this back in January. And we're going to go ahead and turn them around. There we go. So are you familiar with earthquakes? Have you
Yeah,
ever
a
seen
little.
one?
No, not that I knew until afterwards, so it's pretty small.
So we have, here we go, this is our lesson.
Okay.
This is called lemonade shake. So the whole idea behind this lesson is we want to avoid having the lemonade spill out of our cups, right? So here we go. I'm going to hand that to you.
Okay.
You're
What do
gonna
I
go
do with
ahead and
this?
use it like a joystick, and you're going to create, it's like a shake table. You're going to have a lemonade. Keep your lemonade on there.
Oh!
Oh.
So I gotta do it
A little bit
gradually,
high,
slower.
yes. So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What would you do to keep your lemonade from spilling out?
Well, I think I would make it slower or have a little more of a rhythm to it. I've got the mic here.
Oh.
That one's for you. That one's for you.
So, yes, you could do it slower, but what about putting cup holders? Like
Oh,
cup
if I
holders
had
over
that,
there
for
so they
sure.
dry?
Oh, yeah, I'm bad at this. Yeah.
You could
Oh, I
actually
see.
do suction cups underneath just for fun if you wanted to keep your cups on here.
Uh-huh.
So this actually is, this particular set's for grades 3 through 5.
Okay.
We have sets for K2, and then we have sets for 6-8 as well. We offer classroom bundles that you can bring into the classroom. Each of these bands comes with 40 lessons.
That's
all
really
tied
cool.
to your standards. So what else can I share?
That's
with you?
fantastic.
I
Oh,
want to
yes,
show you
please.
the best part of this lesson.
Do
All
it.
right, so this is really cool. Let me show
Okay.
you. Here's your building instructions, right?
Okay.
So as a student, you have 4-to-1 student ratio here. Each student has a role.
I like these as like characters, yeah.
Yes, exactly. Each student has a role.
Okay.
So they build individually,
Uh-huh.
then they come together and bring all those pieces together.
Because the minifigure that they hand them matches the
matches
part of
what
the
they're gonna
instruction,
build.
so it's very collaborative. Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, right here, and then you build. So we're building individually, then we're coming together and we're building together. So everybody's involved.
I like that teamwork.
Yeah, it's really neat.
That's
It gives a lot
fantastic.
of wow factor from our teachers.
Yeah, they like the collaborative section. All right, well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
you.
And
That's
we're excited to be able to talk to you.
It was really neat to meet you as well.
Thank you. I am here at Sphero with Nate. Our school personally uses Spheros and has loved them. And Nate's going to tell us a little bit about what Sphero does and what's new.
Awesome. Yeah, so we make a lot of STEM tools to make learning fun, provide an engaging experience for kids in the classroom. We've got robots that kids can program from kindergarten all the way through high school. And we also have STEM tools like our Little Bits and our Blueprint product line that allow us to get into more of the engineering concepts and some of those things too. So STEM, K through 12, robots, modular building tools, and all sorts of stuff. We like to make learning fun. Our big pitch is always like finding the engagement and finding ways to engage kids in their learning. That's the big thing here. So.
Very good. And I have loved how like durable your robots are and how versatile and they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, so we do spend a lot of time trying to make sure that our robots are really designed for classroom usage. When you're an educator, you don't want to be able to hand something to your students and worry that it's going to break. So from like our indie robot here, which will be used with 5-year-olds, they'll withstand a lot. And our Bolt robots, or our Bolt Plus robots, the newest one we launched last year, we actually drop test them before they leave the factory to make sure that they're durable in the kids' hands.
So if you get the pack, it comes with this really durable case and charges them. They have really cool displays on them that's been really upgraded.
Yeah, this is an example of one of our engineering design challenges where you take the spherical robot, the Bolt Plus, and turn it into a motor for something else. So this by itself without any motor has to be pushed. But if you take a Bolt Plus and you put it in there, you can actually drive this vehicle with the Bolt Plus acting as the motor. So I'll display.
That's a cool idea.
I think this is the one I'm connected to. Yep, awesome. So now, when I hit this, we have a bunch of new software features as well. So we have these software buttons. So I can hit start car, and when I hit start,
Let's go, and the students can program what it does with drag and drop code.
and if I wanted to, I could change the image on there by just clicking the penguin button, and now I've got a penguin on the display instead of the car.
Hi, I'm Adrienne with Robolink. We are the creators of Codrone EDU, a programmable drone that launches careers for grades 5 and up. Today we're showing people how to fly our drone. You can fly it 3 ways: piloted with a smart controller, programmed with Blockly, or programmed with Python.
That's pretty cool. Thank you so much, Adrian.
Thank you.
We are here with Alex from Ipevo, and he's actually a returning guest on our podcast. Probably our first returning guest.
I think so. Yes. I think
so we're glad to have you here. Alex, I'm going to put a timer on. Tell us what's up new with Ipevo.
Sure. So long story short, so we came from, I think everybody recognizes Ipevo for our document camera, affordable, started for $99. So this year we have Verbal AI. So what is Verbal AI? So it's accessible, easy to use, transcribe, translation software for every teacher. So it doesn't matter where the students and family came from. So we're able to transcribe and translate that for them right away. So it doesn't matter where you are. So this is a simple software, so lock it in, so it'll show you exactly live translation. So what else you can do? You can actually scan it, your QR codes. So for example, I'm going to do this on my phone. So it doesn't matter where you are, what language you speak. So today we support up to 103 languages. So a quick demo for this is that, so pretending that you're a student or family, that so the teacher, they can pre-select a language ahead of time. So Espanol. So you can have access to live translation on your device, including Chromebook. So you can have live translation verbally, also by word by caption. So again, so I'm talking about translation without limitation, easy access.
That's very cool. So we're over our 1 minute, but I love these mics. So real quick, tell us about the 6 mics, or 8 mics, however many it is.
2 mic and 8 mic. So
for the same system?
For the same system though. So you can wear this on your shirt, so capture your voice, make sure every word is being captured by you, so the AI can transcribe and translate it.
That's fantastic. Thank you, Alex.
Thanks so much.
All right, so I'm here with Cassandra, the teacher trainer for Prodigy. We're going to learn a little bit about what they do, what problem they solve for you teachers out there. So 1 minute, Cassandra, tell us all about it.
All right, so Prodigy is a no-cost digital game-based learning platform where your students are going to be engaged and motivated to practice math and English skills. We are grades 1 through 8 for math and 1 through 6 for English. Now, I did use Prodigy in my own classroom for 9 years, which is why I am here with Prodigy today, to make sure that teachers know about this platform. You have a free teacher dashboard that gives you assignments and reports for all tiers of instruction, again, at no cost to you. That was only 30 seconds, so I have 30 seconds more.
What else do you want to tell us? What makes it so awesome?
What makes it so awesome is when students hear it's Prodigy time, they clap and they cheer and they beg for more. I have never used an educational technology platform like Prodigy that makes kids want to do math. And
awesome.
That is what I would say is amazing about Prodigy.
Hey, sounds worth checking out. So I'm here with Misbah, the head of engagement for Wakelet, which seems like a really neat product here, but we want to learn more about it because I'm a little bit new to this. So Misbah, tell us about Wakelet in 1 minute or less. Here we go.
Wakelet is a curation platform that allows you to take any kind of content from across the web, organize it, add your own context, move things, change things around, create beautiful collections that you can then share with whoever you want.
That's awesome, and it sounds like it's collaborative as well, right?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
So tell us about that side.
Yeah, once you've created a collection, you can bring your students in, you can bring your teachers in, you can bring anyone you want in to start collaborating and contributing their own thoughts and ideas and their own content. And the great thing is the platform is agnostic, so you can pull in any content from anywhere, and it's going to act natively within that collection. So you can have a YouTube video playing, you can have a Google map, you can have an EdPuzzle creation, a Genially creation. We've got a bunch of amazing integrations with some of the favorite tools in EdTech, and we're the bridge that connects them all together.
That's awesome. Worth checking out, so give it a look.
For sure.
So I'm here with Manny, who's in charge of the global community for EdPuzzle. Manny, I'm actually a user of EdPuzzle. I love it, so I didn't tell you that. That's right. But hey, for those teachers out there that don't know much about it, 1 minute, tell us about it and why they need it.
Well, we have been doing video lessons for 13 years. So what we do is instead of watching a YouTube video that you get nothing, you put it in our platform. They will give you data, and you use that data to pull small groups, okay, to close the gap from the students that you have. But now we have EdPuzzle quizzes and EdPuzzle slides, and next year we're going to have something else. So yes, you need us in your life forever and ever.
All right, we're here with Vex. This is Jason with, he's the Global Education Strategies
Vice President.
Vice President,
Yes,
there we go.
yes.
And he's going to tell us a little bit about Vex. You might have heard of Vex, but he's going to tell us about it and what's next, what's new with them. So take it away.
Yeah, so Vex Robotics, we have our Vex Robotics Continuum. So if you're looking for solutions anywhere from kindergarten all the way through college, we have something for you. We got started in the competition space. We have the world's largest robotics competition. We just had that this past May in Dallas, Texas. So we had kids from over 50 countries, 20,000 very loud, enthusiastic students. We're very proud of that. We have some very new products with our Vex CT, so if you want to teach factory automation, something that came out last year that we're very proud of. We have Vex AIM, which is down there, which used to teach artificial intelligence at elementary level all the way through the collegiate level also. then we also have our drone, Vex Air, which is not yet released, but something we're very excited that we're working on right now. So again, no matter where you are with your STEM, robotics, computer science journey, hopefully we have a solution and we have something for you.
Awesome. Hey, the drone.
Yes.
What is the focus and the goal of that market?
So the drone, you know, we want to be able to, first we want it to be fun, we want it to be engaging, we also want to do competition with the drone, but also be able, as a means to teach computer science. So we want to take computer science to the air, so to speak, and have another fun and engaging way to teach students computer science, bring it off the screen, make it collaborative, and make it engaging for the students.
Awesome. Jason, thank you so much. Appreciate the time. Check out Vex. All right, I'm here with Justin from Wayground. I had to look because it's formerly Quizziz. All right, so we're going to throw it to Justin. He's going to tell us a little bit about what is it and who's it for, how can it help you in your classroom?
Sure, so we are an EdTech platform. We can meet the needs of all students from kindergarten all through high school, even into college. Pretty much we're an instructional suite. We have quizzes, lessons, video, reading comprehension, physics simulations, but the idea is as a teacher, you can bring in your own content, have our AI take a look at it and build something out. You can build something within the platform. We have about 20 different question types. And you can also borrow. We have a library with thousands upon thousands of resources. We have an AI aspect as well. You can tie it to state standards to make sure your curriculum is aligned. And we also have a full suite of accommodations so that there's no stigma. Everyone gets what they need, but it's all under one link and it's all done on the back end.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so I've used Quizziz before. It's been a while. So what's new with Quizziz for teachers that haven't used it recently?
Sure, if you have not used it in the last 6 months or so, the accommodation suite is brand new. Our Wayground AI is brand new, relatively new. We've rolled out reading comprehension passages so you can tell the AI, hey, I need an extra article to supplement my CTE program. It can go out, it will cite all the sources it pulled from, and then generate questions and write you an article. Lessons, you can import your slide decks, have the AI take a look at it. It will also generate questions and checks for understanding. So you're really, you know, we're trying to save you time and make learning fun. We've gamified lessons too.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Check it out. So we're here at the Epson booth. I'm here with Tom, one of their product managers. We were cruising through and saw this and thought, wow, this looks so awesome. Let's come over and hear about it. So Tom, tell us what we're looking at here and maybe share with the teachers out there some of the applications.
Okay, so this is trying to show some unique applications with projection technology. We're all familiar with projection in the classroom, but there's many uses beyond that, right? And so here what we have, we're using something called multi-projection, where you have multiple projectors that are stitched together to create these enormous images. Projection gives you some flexibility that you don't get with, say, a flat panel, something like that, right? So with projection, you can display on a wall, around corners, onto the floor, things like that. So some of the applications that we see with this, like I said, outside of the classroom would be performing arts centers, right? In the gymnasium, right? So before a sporting event, hype videos and things like that you can create.
Or like this one here, we're seeing, okay, we're now to the performance side, but that was like a safety training type of video, right?
Right, so that was another one, was safety training, right? Keeping students safe is utmost important. And depending on where you live in the United States, you might be subject to tornadoes, earthquakes, storms, things like that. So yeah, we envision where this could be used like in a gymnasium or NPR room where students are learning safety, what to do in emergency situations on campus. Then, as you said, there was some that showed performing arts. And performing arts, right, and the old way of doing it was you get a bunch of wood, you cut it all out, people are painting, everyone's chipping in, right? But now you can do it all digitally. So you can use the same screen and backdrop anytime, and when you change the show, you just change the digital content. And that way, you know, you can save a lot of time and money by doing that and just enhance the overall artistic value of the performance.
That's awesome. So we're still here in the Epson booth. We're here with Lily. So this printer caught our eye and we're like, we got to learn about that. So if you're involved in a makerspace or have a maker component of your classroom, this looks pretty awesome. We're here to learn about it. So Lily, tell us a little bit about what this is.
So this is a hybrid direct-to-garment and direct-to-film printer. So what does that mean? You can virtually decorate any type of fabrics using either technology. And it's really, really easy to use. So what I'm going to show you first is the direct-to-garment portion where you're printing directly to the t-shirt.
Awesome, cool.
it's going to first do is automatically measure the height of the fabric.
Oh, wow.
So you can print onto film, like I said, direct to film, or directly onto fabric up to 1 inch thick. So what it's doing is measuring the height from the printable stuff, so that way it's avoiding head crash. And because we're printing onto a dark color fabric, it is going to lay down white ink first. And then afterwards, it will lay down the colors.
So how long does a standard print like this take to print?
So this is a 10 by 12 print, and you know, roughly production level quality. It can take up to about 3.5, 4 minutes.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And after we're done printing, we will need to cure or set the inks. So that's going to take about 75 seconds. But this is the printing part of it. The beauty with this particular printer is it uses the same printhead technology, same inks as our workhorse, the next step up. So you're going to still get the same quality. It's just, I call it the smaller, slower sibling to our workhorse. Oh, and on top of this, you can print onto DTF or direct to film. I'm going to get a sample. So we pre-made a lot of these back in the office, and the concept is pretty much the same. Instead of loading in a t-shirt, I would place the film in there. If in the software that comes with it, you choose film, it knows to automatically mirror the image, knows to lay down CMYK first, and then the white. Then, like the DT film process, you will still need to take this and then apply the powder and cure the powder, and then you can apply to all types of goodies.
And it's a heat transfer process, right?
Correct,
Okay,
correct.
very cool.
So, like this logo
Very
here.
nice, all
DT
right.
film.
Some other examples down here as
like
well.
the shoes.
Very cool.
You can do caps. There are cap presses or heat presses specifically for that, so that way you can maintain the curve.
Let's see the shirt.
Absolutely.
Very nice. Wow.
I'm here at Ozobot, or I've heard it said a bunch of different ways, but we're going to Ozobot, and they have really cool robots. I'm here with Joe. He's going to show us how it's practical in the classroom.
Yeah, so we have a lot of new things coming out, but one of them specifically is answering this question of what do you do with a robot? You can build one that's cool, you can program one that's cool, but we've really tried to take a look at content integration. So what do we do in science? What do you do in math? And if you want to come see, this is Ari, so this is one of our newest robots. This lesson specifically is a pollination lesson. So the kids are going to be picking a pollinator of some sort. I chose a bee, and so that bee is going to go around and pollinate flowers. And then what's going to happen is it's going to ask the kids what color flower was that. So we're going to pick yellow, and the program's going to run for about 2 minutes, and then it's going to give them a display of you went to 10 yellow flowers, 3 blue flowers. So you're going to take data collection. So we're going to integrate math in. And then we can work on average, like class averages, like how many yellows did we get, that kind of stuff. So we do that. And then we have another really cool one called What Time Is It? So we're taking a look at how do we teach kids to tell time. So we're going to use a robot. So I'm going to load a speed code, and I'm going to put it on our clock, and it's going to run crazy for 10 seconds. And then this is going to be the hour hand. And it's going to stop. So I'm going to write down 1 o'clock, then I'm going to run the minute hand so they can see how an analog clock works.
That's really cool.
So, trying to answer that question of like, what do you do with AI?
Yeah.
And how do we use it?
And I like that there's code and AI together, because a lot of times it's just, one or the other.
It really is one or the other. But the power is that kids have to come up with the prompt. Like, it's not just an AI block, it's the kids have to generate a lesson idea too of what am I looking at. We have some other ones about like self-driving cars,
where the camera is looking for pedestrians. So like how does, you know, a robo-taxi work or something like that. So same concept, using ChatGPT as computer vision.
So I'm here with Armand, the CEO of Brisk Education. And it's an AI company for teachers and students. And I'm going to let you tell us in 1 minute, what is Brisk doing?
Yeah, so we think educators use so many different tools across their day, and that AI should be something that simplifies educators' lives. And so we launched a Chrome extension about 2 years ago. Now 1 in 4 teachers in the US use Brisk to be able to automate their feedback, to be able to help them lesson prep, and to be able to create engaging AI student-facing activities. And we really think that of the 150 different ed tech tools and applications and websites, teachers don't need yet another one. And so our extension really meets teachers where they are by starting directly in the workflow of where they're working.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I'm here at Magic School with Andrew. Magic School is a product that I've used and I've talked to other teachers about. But Andrew, give us the pitch on why Magic School is great for a classroom teacher.
Oh man, where do I start? No,
1 minute.
1 minute, oh my gosh. Okay, so Magic School is the leading platform for teachers at the moment. We have a large array of tools that help teachers get those quick, obnoxious tasks out of the way quickly, right? But also we have the opportunity to create your own custom tools. So teachers can actually make something that is custom to them and their needs. So if they want to make a lesson plan generator that is custom designed for one particular student, they could do that. So if they have students who have dyslexia or students who are struggling to read on grade level, they can make something particularly for that student rather than having to continually differentiate on the fly. So it makes differentiation 100% possible where it really wasn't before.
That's really cool. And I love the AI tools that you can push to the students as well.
Yeah, we have Magic Student, so you can give students access to almost any of our AI tools. The teachers can moderate and see the entire conversation, so they can actually go in and make sure the students are staying engaged, using it appropriately, and they can also choose to give maybe 1 tool or 5 tools depending on the activity and the lesson that they're doing.
Hey, I'm Mike with SchoolAI. We are an AI platform that teachers can use to create personalized learning experiences for all their students. So think of the day-to-day work that you're doing where you have 30 to 40 students in the classroom. I grew up in a hometown district that has some of that stuff where you can't get around to every single student. So how do we engage with all those different students with a different style of learning? You can use AI and utilize that to create those different personalized areas. You can create one experience where students get to go in and they can have totally different experiences based on where they're at in their learning journey. You're also able to do a lot of things with differentiation and a lot of other teacher activities like thinking of, building your lesson plans, your rubrics, all that kind of stuff, helping think of re-strategizing how you do work within your classrooms. Maybe you have a new curriculum in the class and you are like, I have no idea what you want to do. You can use SchoolAI to help you think of those strategies, go through that curriculum and really take some work off your plate and focus on truly what matters, which is the student outcomes.
Thank you very much, Mike.
Awesome.
We are here at Figma, which I think is a really cool company, and I'm just going to sell this first. It's a B2B design company that is now making education products, which I think is really cool. So I'm here with Kat, and she's going to tell us more about Figma.
Absolutely, and definitely going to start with, as an industry standard tool, we kind of say like the platform of platforms. We are bringing all of those same tools into the K-12 and post-secondary market for free. So
Cool.
There's no difference between what you're going to do in a corporate environment versus what you're going to do in a K-12 environment. We really want to help prepare kids to take this tool from kindergarten all the way to 12th grade, launch into college, launch into their careers. So that is one thing that I think is an amazing feature. We offer Fig Jam, which is our interactive whiteboard tool. So a lot of teachers love using that. We have a teacher community called the Creators who are building 400 plus templates, educators designed for educators.
That's cool.
And then in addition to that, we also have Figma Design. So for those teachers who might be doing CTE or their graphic design, they're able to jump in there and basically do everything that anyone designing an app or marketing for a company is doing. So having those tools at the ready, really helping kids feel like the real world classroom is happening for them.